Now, one thing is that I'm not sure if this marker is going to be for like another village or a home or what, but I kind of want
quickly.
to see.
Our tail twitches.
I am already kind of thinking of how long 5 Radiant quests would take for each of the quest givers, for each of the Radiant quest givers, because how many are there? So it's Desert, Forest, Swamp, Church. Okay, so I'm already kind of thinking, like, what if I bump it down to 2 per quest giver? That'll still be a good way to kind of get an idea of the variety of quests, but without having that just kind of take forever either. So, yeah, for right now, just gonna leave it at 2 per, because then I've done 1 swamp, I've done 1 desert, I'm on my first for the church, and yeah, you know what? I think that'll be pretty good. If you don't have the MCM, you're not gonna have this option, but suffice it to say, 5 per when it would be a total of 20 Radiant quests. That would be a little bit much just for me. Started watching the Roots. Read Root Watch, free to claim. The Root Watch Xanmeer has served me well as a temporary home during my visit to the Old Lands, but it is time I move on and explore another plane. I will be sealing up the Xanmeer to ensure no rogue Voskrona move in. If anyone wishes to make their new home here, I have left the key with the Argonians in the swamp. I hope Root Watch will be a good home for you as well. Velatri Thrad, Explorer of the Plains. And taking the dagger for good measure, just because, you know, free dagger. Audrey, can you kill the crab for me? Thank you. This is the player home that I was thinking of. This is the one where it's gonna have essentially a jukebox. It's gonna have the thing that'll use the singing amber. That way you can replay any music from the creation. So yeah, you know what? Let me get that. Let me open that up right now.
It has the look of a fighter. Dix the Depths will welcome your arrival.
Yeah, do you know anything about the Root Watch ruins?
Ah, Root Watch. Yes, I know of it. It was once a Xanmeer, but a visiting scholar took it as a home. They lived there many years. Before they departed, they assured us that any evil had been purged from Root Watch, and it was safe for any to live in. Most Zaxliel have no desire to live in a stone nest, however. Even I would not want one as a home. And so it was left abandoned. The door was kept locked to ensure no monsters could enter, though some voroplasms may have gone in. If it wishes to explore, I have the key, but I will need some time to find where I put it. While it waits, perhaps it could, help me.
I will say that's pretty realistic. If someone came up to me and said, hey, can I get the key to this random house that's locked? I wouldn't know where the key is immediately. I'd have to go looking for it. Yeah, what do you need help with?
There is a strange idol in the depths of the Hajtaid Xanmeer. The drowned flock to it. Normally, I would study it, but if it draws the drowned, it is too dangerous. I ask that it destroy the idol.
Alright, I can do that.
I am grateful. While it does that, I will find the key.
Could be worse. She could be saying like, hey, help me find the key, and I could just be going through her home, looking under every possible object, just trying to find it. This is better. This, to me, is going to be a little bit more interesting than that. Oh, wait a second, I just noticed. Yes, so there's an old waystone right next to Root Watch. Let me unlock that. Return to Root Watch added, so... Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to use the waystone to travel to the other ones. No, wait a second. It's going to be... Okay, it's similar to how it worked in A Tale of Blood and Snow. It gives you a power to quickly return to any of the waystones that you collected. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like the ESO way shrines, but got it. Yeah, but I can see, what's clearly the dwarven towers, the dwarven arches, but then retextured to look a little bit more Argonian, dwarven stairs, so on and so forth. So it's really when you get into the Xanmeers that it's almost fully custom, or a lot more of the unique and custom assets, Still really glad we have it, because it's what's inside the Xanmeers that looks really cool. Uh-oh. And that is gonna be a Voskrona. Are they not gonna be hostile? Are they not going to attack? I mean, I'm not gonna complain if they don't, but I'm also waiting for them to just attack me. We might be fine. We might be okay. Let's just walk past them and let's just keep going, Like the Voskrona, they can be our friends. They can be our allies. What if I just don't antagonize them? Oh, God. I'm fighting the Vorplasm, which really, it's just, me fighting Flubber right now. But it's the Vorplasm that kind of like take over the drowned, or really that's what you see on the drowned, because you see that layer of green, you see that kind of like that jello mold around them, like around the skeleton, and that's just kind of like the Vorplasm controlling them. Is the idol just like right down there? It is. I'm not just gonna jump down, I'm just gonna take the ramp, take the normal approach, which is something I'm not always good at, but there's a first time for everything. Oh no. Oh, more of the keepers, because it's, the keepers and the skeletal amalgamations like this that are the monsters that came through the portal. So that's why I think there really is gonna be another portal somewhere. There's gonna be a whole, like, network of portals that I'm gonna have to deal with. Or at least, that's kind of the impression that I'm getting. Ugh. Did Audrey come down here and already kill that for me? The relic is riddled with moss. A single good hit should shatter it. Or not. I didn't hit it right the first time around. I think I was literally just slightly too far away. Even with the idol destroyed, there's still more to the Xanmeer, so I'm just kind of like walking through. I'm still just kind of checking it out, because there might be more loot, there might be more things to take, there might be new gear, there might be a singing stone, and if I'm about to open up the house where I can use the singing stones, then now is the time for me to collect as many as I can. Listen, we fought some lime jello, now we're fighting the raspberry jello, and oh god, I don't really eat a lot of jello in my day-to-day life, but when I was in the hospital, it was really just like my favorite thing to have there, because go figure, the jello is better than most of the hospital food. Ooh, what do we have here? Conjure Vorplasm, don't mind if I do. See? Oh, examine the crumbling wall. Connect to the neighboring Xanmeer. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to break it down that way, but I was hoping. There's gonna be something on the other side, then. There's gonna be something in Rizalbach that'll allow me to break this down then.
Yes?
I never did ask her what she does here.
It asks a question with more than one answer. Does it ask what my duty is, or my passion?
I mean, go for both of them.
As are all Saxhleel who dwell here. But that is only my duty. It is not my true desire. I am a scholar of the Xanmeers. My fellow Saxhleel see no value in history, but the ancient stones fascinate me. Why were they made? Why were they abandoned? Where does the meat spring from? My mind creates many questions.
What can you tell me about the Xanmeers? And that's the thing, because she did say she wanted to examine the one that I just cleared out, but I might be able to learn more from her.
Less than I would like. Much about them is a mystery. The first Saxhleel to dwell here constructed the Xanmeers to be their homes. The ancients did not understand Sithis. They mistook change for destruction, and so they feared him. They built stone nests to shield against him. But Sithis cannot be resisted. Change always happens, and so it did for them. The age of stone nests ended with Duskfall. All that remains behind are empty Xanmeers.
They're not so empty anymore, let me tell you. What was Duskfall?
It asks a question I wish answered as well. I ask many scholars that visit, but none know. The ancients destroyed all records of Duskfall. Duskfall is the great mystery of the ancient times. All that remained were the stone nests, and they were left hollow. The Saxhleel to come after all fear the Xanmeers. They believe them cursed.
They're not wrong.
If the meat had not been discovered, the Xanmeers here would have remained sealed as well.
When was the meat discovered? I still haven't mined any meat myself.
Too long ago to be remembered in speech or writing. Stories say the Xanmeers were reopened after the coming of the Hollow Princess.
So the Xanmeers were here before the Hollow Palace.
That is the story I was told. The story says the Saxhleel first found this realm, and the Hollow Princess came after. But nothing more is known. Too much history was lost.
Can I help with your research?
I widen my eyes
Can I
eagerly.
help
It
your
wishes
research?
to help. I do not refuse those who offer. Yes, there is something it can do. In many of the Xanmeers, I see carved tablets. Each has a
Oh.
unique symbol.
Okay.
Each Xanmeer has exactly one. This cannot be coincidence, but I cannot read the ancient writings. I ask it to take rubbings of the symbols. When the next traders come to the old lands, they can bring the rubbings to scholars in Tamriel. But I caution it to be careful.
Oh yeah,
I have
there you
not
go.
taken
Rizal
rubbings
Bak,
myself because of the
Sulza,
monsters.
Haj
Do
Taib.
not become their prey.
And it's just the three of them. That's not too bad. Also, I destroyed the idol.
That is good. And it has good timing as well. I found the key. Here. I hope Rootwatch proves a good home for it. Perhaps I will visit later.
I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead. Just invite
The
yourself.
friendly branches shade its path.
I know I'm helping you. I know that we're becoming friends, but still, you don't just invite yourself over to someone's house. I was trying to lift the blood crab so that it's not just on my, on my porch essentially, but... There we go. Oh, almost. Oh. Alright, I'll come back. I'll shout you off the rest of the way after I'm done in the home. Completed watching the roots. Oh, good. The first thing I see is mannequins. That's exactly what I want. Oblivion Crisis, Beggar Prince. Hey, some cheese! That didn't go bad at all. Earn. Activate the Argonian Singing Stone. Yeah, the Singing Stone can be used to listen to the music from your journey through the Old Lands. One song from each category is unlocked from the start. More songs can be unlocked by finding Singing Amber hidden throughout the Old Lands. Oh god, alright, there's a lot here. So, select which song you want to listen to. Lost Histories, Enter the Maw, Praise the Church, Enduring Life, Border of Nothingness. Okay, the only one I have is the Inn. No option to go back. I wouldn't mind, like a cancel option.
A home inside a Xanmeer? The mage who made this place had ambition.
Listen, out of the corner of my eye, I saw the Voskrona Guardian helmet. Also, Conjure Voskrona. Well, thank you. You got the chisel, Guardian, head. Map of Skyrim. Wouldn't mind if he had made maybe like a a map of the old lands instead. I'm gonna want to upgrade to the Voskrona armor at some point, but until I find more of it, I'm just gonna stick with my dro-m'athra gear that I have. Really nice home though. Yeah, I got my stone bed, I got a chest on top. Good amount of clutter here. The goblets, the jar, plenty of books, knapsack, lots and lots of mannequins. Pretty significant home. Yeah, wait, hold on. Stone bed owned. Who owns the beds in my house? It's gonna be that they're for children. It's gonna be that it's for Hearthfire kids. I'm wondering if that means it's fully Hearthfire compatible then. Because that's just kind of like my guess, based on the fact that they did have the smaller beds with the wooden toy sword and everything there too. I wonder if there's like a full crafting room. Oh, there is. That's good because there wasn't actually a grindstone at the blacksmiths at all. So that's really helpful. I can improve the mace. I will improve the mace. Heartstones, conjure vorplasm if you didn't find it already, on the Clans of the Reach and Extended Study. Staff Enchanter, damn, they got everything in here. I was waiting for this to be some sort of special chest, I don't know why, it looked like it could have been. Yeah, and I don't even need to pay to furnish this place at all. The last guy that lived here just took care of everything and then just peaced out. Listen, I know that Eleonora helped with the creation, so I'm just imagining that, you know, we have her to thank. I'm assuming that we have her to thank for this. Oh, and before I forget, just get the crap out of here. I don't need him cluttering my walkway. Let me see. So, Twisted Root, blood samples, haven't done that yet. But we have the rubbing of the carving in Zulta, Haj Taid, and Rizal Bak. But I'm gonna need parchment for that, aren't I? Like, it's not gonna let me do it unless I have parchment and charcoal, which, go figure, I just don't carry on me.
Do not fear Ajimvaj. She hisses loud but seldom bites. Or speaks.
I think she's standing right behind you. If I do a second Radiant for him, then I'll be able to do his special quest. So, what do you have for me?
The guards report several dead animals near a drinking hole. Poison seeps from the ruins. I have purifying potions. Will it use them to cleanse the pools?
Yeah, that seems easy enough. Consider them purified.
I hope it is not too late. We cannot let the roots sicken.
Because I do need to loot some of the blood roots too. Oh, is it literally right here? I think it's just right behind us. You know what? That's pretty easy. That's pretty convenient. Alright, you couldn't walk over here and do this yourself? I mean, I'm getting paid for it, so maybe I shouldn't complain. The task is complete.
Each task done helps lighten the burden. It has our gratitude.
But now that means you should have something special for me.
Perhaps. Legends say that all voraplasms are drippings from a single enormous one.
Ugh.
It is likely untrue, but it has a basis in fact. Larger voraplasms do indeed birth smaller ones. By slaying these larger ones, we prevent the birth of new voraplasms. One such greater voraplasm dwells in the lowest reaches of Rizal Bak. Many lesser voraplasms flow from it.
Oh, see? I gotta go there
If
anyway.
that greater voraplasm is slain, all shall swim in the river of relief.
Okay.
Here, this meat has been soaked in a special solution loved by voraplasms. Place it in the lowest chamber of Rizal Bak to lure out the fiend. Follow the flow of the water to victory.
Well, now I want to get what I need for the
Mine the
carvings.
meat in exchange for our attention.
Well, now I really want to get the rolls of paper and the charcoal that I need because, yeah, if I'm going to Rizal Bak, which is one of the 3 that I need to get the carving from, the rubbings from, then, yeah. So I decided just to ask the author if I actually needed to get paper and charcoal for the rubbings, and he said no, because he was worried that would feel annoying. And you know what? I'm really relieved, because I would have done it. I would have gone out of my way to find the materials for it, but I'm really glad that I don't, because I probably would have had to go all the way back to Skyrim and get them there and then come back here, which isn't the worst, but, you know, when you have to do that in vanilla, in the base game, they put the charcoal and the paper right there for your convenience. So it's not like you have to leave the dungeon and then go find it all of a sudden, so I'm fine with not having to need those materials here. I'm fine with not having to go and find them here just for what's essentially a miscellaneous quest. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is gonna be particularly large, just given how far this is from the other Xanmeer, but I'm really hoping that means that I can break down the wall and get into the other one too. One second, I just want to see what's up around here. Like, is this gonna be another entrance? Is there gonna be something up here? There is a skeleton. No, there's a dead, standing skeleton just guarding this ancient chest. Okay, another void gem. Very nice. I'll give it to Audrey when I have more. I'm not gonna do it again for each and every single gem that I find. Alright, well, into Rizal Bak we go. I hear mining. Are the skeletons, are the drowned trying to mine the meat? And I'm, you know, oh, that's a Voskrona. Okay, well, we already know there's not enough meat to go around, but I don't think the Voskrona or the drowned need it. Although we do know that the Vorplasm like the meat. Oh god, yep. Damaged Voskrona, a regular Voskrona. Does that mean I can start looting their gear? I think it does. Voskrona boots, cuirass, gauntlets, greatsword, a head. I'm taking all that. Oh, look, and he's just naked stone man underneath. I don't know why, just in my mind, I imagined that looting them, they'd still have the armor on, but that wouldn't really make sense, now would it? Well, Audrey, how do I look? I think I look pretty good. I think I look great. What if he didn't attack me now because I look like him? Oh, nope, never mind. I got excited for a second. I was really, really hoping that, you know, he'd say like, oh, hello, how do you do, my fellow Voskrona? But go figure, I'm not made out of rocks, so he noticed, he realized, he understood that I was not friend-shaped. Go figure, the Voskrona armor is stronger than dro-m'athra armor, so this was an upgrade. I'm curious to see what I can use to upgrade it. Like, I'm almost wondering if it would be the quarried stone that I had picked up, or if it'll just be like another material. It could be ebony, it could be moonstone, it could be a lot of different things, but I'll be curious to see. I was gonna say, that looked like it was gonna lead to something. Yep, got another little mouth door over here. See, now I know to look for them. Now I know that there's secret things if I just go inside their mouths. Which is absolutely the best possible way that I could say that. Mutant bloodroot and tattered research notes. This is promising indeed. The roots here are healthy and contain a strong link directly to the source. If all goes well, I can use these roots as a method for directly siphoning power from the heart without needing to worry about breaching the palace's defenses. I mean, that would be good.
Fus Roda!
Oh, I was not expecting the Boskroda to be affected by Fus Roda. I'm so happy that he was. I thought he would stagger at most. I'm so glad that he just toppled over and just got killed from that. I gotta be careful jumping down here, though. Okay, alright. I saw the spikes. I didn't want to land on the spikes. Audrey, thank you for, not getting impaled, frankly. That is big voroplasm. Yep, giant coagulant voroplasm.
Fus Roda!
Oh, God. But it's funny, because that's not even the giant voroplasm that we're looking for. Like, we're looking for something larger than that. We have to draw out something even bigger than this one, which, mind you, is now a little concerning to me. I am not hitting him. Hold on. Okay, for whatever reason, I might have been just missing, like, the hitbox or something, but I think Audrey got it for me. Oh! My first meat veins. I found them! Oh, they look even more disgusting than I imagined. Old meat. Now, I don't know that I'm gonna get enough meat to be able to trade it in, but, you know, I'm helping. I'm taking as much meat as I can. I'm getting the meat. I'll bring it back to the village. Hopefully, they'll appreciate my efforts here. Once I place the meat for the voroplasm, for the giant voroplasm, then I'll worry about finding the stone carving. But I'm just gonna need a second, because I'm gonna get a little lost in here. Yeah, I went the completely wrong way for this objective is the funny thing. Like, I went the wrong way, like, where I needed to be for placing the meat, completely different section of the dungeon, but, you know, at least I'm clearing the whole thing out. At least I'm being somewhat thorough. Oh my god. The meat I have to place is right here. It's the crumbling wall. Is he gonna break down the wall for me? No, okay, he didn't. No. Kill Gugog the Grand. Oh god, Gugog is freaking out. Gugog is not happy. Gugog is freaking out my frame rate right now. Gugog, please. Gugog, no. I keep on getting, like, the giant voroplasms down most of the way, and then something's happening where I'm just not doing damage to them, but... Oh god, was I poisoned? Wait, did that just say pursue? He fled, I need to pursue him. Okay, so that's what it was. He knocked me down. I got back up again. But... Oh, man, I just thought I was gonna break this down finally. Oh... Come back here, you stupid voroplasm, you. He left the ruins. He entirely left the ruins, so before I leave, let me get the rubbing in here. Okay, there it is. You know what, I probably should have noticed that earlier, but while most of the details are difficult to translate, the tablet appears to contain a notice banning the play of Tiba Hatse within the hallways. So, don't play loud music. Got it. I really want to destroy the wall. I want to know what would do it. I don't think it's gonna be the thing. I think it's gonna be like something quest specific later on, but what about a fireball? Oop. Audrey, you're fine. You're ceramic, you're porcelain, you're okay. Wait, I just realized what it's gonna be. Ooh, god, I just saw my hand. It's all rocky. Which I guess makes sense, but I wasn't ready to be just full-on stone. I'm gonna have to follow the voroplasm to Haj Taid, and he's gonna break the wall down, isn't he? And, yep, exactly what I thought. He's in Haj Taid. Kill Gukag the Grand. Ooh, what was that? Oh, I think it was just the sound of the Vorplasm. Yep, there he is. Googog, you can't run from me. If anything, I have a feeling that he's gonna run to the third Xanmeer now. Like, I'm gonna stand up here, I'm gonna try and kill him. He's gonna flee again. Or not. And now he's not even going to destroy the wall for me. Well, that shows what I know. I'm gonna need to find some sort of explosive to break down that wall then, and I'm just wondering where, I'm wondering when, I'm wondering what it's gonna be. While difficult to fully translate, the tablet appears to include a warning not to pet the Vorplasms. I'm sorry to say that right now, the tablets really aren't anything more than just, you know, ancient PSAs.
Zuth, more talk. Need something.
I killed your giant Vorplasm. Show a little appreciation.
Ah, this news moistens my scales. Perhaps now the number of Vorplasms will decrease. This will help to keep our miners safe. Here.
Ooh.
This staff has great value to the meat seekers. It has earned this reward.
Why, thank you. Let's take a look at that. Rootcutter Staff, 50 magic and stamina per second. When both are depleted, poisons the target 25 damage per second. Jeez. I'm not gonna give it to Audrey right now, but it's tempting. I might be giving that to you a little bit later. Oh, alright, there it is. So I think I mentioned in the previous video now that I may have convinced the author to add a little bit of a downside, to add a debuff if you say no to Carolix Brood. So there you go. Enjoy. You're welcome, I'm sorry, whatever version of that you want to take, but yeah. Parasitic Influence reduces disease resistance by 10%, and it does work, it does get added in. Even if you're already on the creation, even if you've already been playing, it just kind of checks to see if you have that quest, if you have the eggs in your inventory, and it'll automatically update that, it'll automatically give you the debuff accordingly. Right now, as of this moment in this video, whichever part this is, I think it's part 5, this is now version 1.01, it's patch 1, whatever version number, patch 1, the big first patch is, that is what I am now on. This is not what I'm looking for. This is not the Xanmeer that I wanted to go to. Zolta, is that gonna be further up then? Oh my god, yeah, I think I gotta go like down and up and all around. Oh, I see the path though, like I see how they want me to get there though, so that works. But yeah, patch 1, version number, whatever it is. Essentially any minor bugs that I found in those first few videos, which I did make mention of in those videos and did pass along to the author, any of that should now be fixed, and the very minor things that might not be fixed are just things that he's yet to be able to replicate himself, which means it might just be that I am just breaking stuff because, well, it's me. Either way, I think patch 1 should even be out by now, because it was submitted to QA even before I started recording this, so it'll have been a few days since then, so I think anyone playing should now be on version 1. I know it's not the ideal way to go about, like, reporting bugs and finding fixes and everything, but the author does have a Discord server. I can leave a link down in a comment, but Discord server does have a lot of information, does have some compatibility patches and whatnot, so if you do want to have some easier access to some of that, or, you know, just be able to talk to the author about the creation, ask some questions, pass on feedback and everything, that will be available in a comment. I'm in there, I pop in just because, you know, really nice little community in there, so you might even see me just kind of popping in and out too. God, imagine if that mouth just closed and just sealed me in here. I'm just gonna get eaten by the Argonian statues, huh? Is the tablet really gonna be right here, just like at the very beginning? It is! Look at that! Message is difficult to decipher, but it seems to refer to Daughters of Sithis, which, you know, that's a little bit more serious of a... What's it called? Like, that's a little bit more serious of a notice than the other ones. The other ones were essentially like, oh, you know, slippery when wet, don't run near the pool and stuff like that, so... You know, at least one of them is a little more like, oh, by the way, you know, Daughters of Sithis reside here, or whatever it is. Well, is there more to this Xanmeer? I would imagine there would be, right? I would think so. I thought I saw more to it. That's where I came in from. Oh, there's more. Yep. Yeah, there is. Yep. The skeletons here are stronger than their Skyrim versions, which maybe, just maybe, they actually drink milk in the old lands. Who knows? But, you know, we got him in Voskrona armor, or... Well, I'm in Voskrona armor. He's just Voskrona. If anything, it's kind of messed up when you think about it. I'm not taking their armor. I'm taking their bodies. I'm essentially just ripping their limbs off of them and wearing it as a trophy.
So, we're working for a void spirit. This can't end well.
I'm working against the void spirit. I've just yet to find a healer. But one thing I had said earlier on is that the Xanmeer tile set, the Argonian dungeons that you're seeing, that's being made available as a free tile set. It's being made available. It is available right now, actually, as a tile set, as a modder's resource for anyone to use. And I would love to see what people can do with that. I'd love to see more Argonian dungeons, and maybe in Skyrim's world space isn't gonna be where it makes the most sense to put some, but even still, just, I'm really hoping to see more authors, you know, use this and take advantage of that. I'll leave a link in the description. Not sure how many mod authors might be watching this, but it's really cool to see that stuff like this is being made available to the public, and, you know, once again, part of it is that this tile set exists because of the Creations program. It was commissioned specifically for this creation, so it would not exist if not for Heart of the Mountain and if not for the Creations program, just kind of in general.
The mines are dangerous, but the river flows no other way.
Well, I've got your rubbings.
I grin my teeth in joy. These are of great value.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Next time traders visit, I will have them take these to scholars.
What is going on behind
It may be
me?
many years of study, but a translation may now be found. Who knows what we may learn?
I'm a little scared. I'm a little worried.
What?
Oh, it's literally a single blood crab, or two blood crabs. I nearly killed that guy. Blood crabs, terrible creatures. I saw a blood crab down by the riverbank the other day, and they nearly killed the overseer too. Damn. So what I'm thinking is I've now completed the special quest for the Swamp Radiant Quest Giver. If I do one more Radiant Quest for Dry Sands Village, I can get that special quest. I'm part of the way through the first Radiant Quest for the Old Church, so yeah, let me try and do a couple more of these Radiants, unlock the special quests, and, you know, from there we can kinda see what else I can do.
Dry blood's getting restless again. Screams in the
Which,
night.
he's the other Radiant
It's sweet.
quest giver,
The
I'm
way
pretty
Anna Jack
sure.
I won't keep you.
care for-
I'm pretty sure he's going to be, maybe not the final one, but he's one of them. Yeah, Majaka's special quest, Glynek's special quest, that is him, Akajat's special quest, and Anchetta's special quest. So he's the one that I haven't taken anything for yet.
Can I help you?
Yeah, what do you need help with?
As captain of the guard, my duty is to defend the village from the monsters. But it's a losing battle. The spirits coming from the woods are endless, and none of my guards are willing to undertake any missions there.
Work so well together.
If you're willing to take on some scouting missions, I can set aside some wages for you.
Alright.
Might even have a bigger job for you, if we can get these fiends pushed back a bit.
What do you need done?
The monsters in the woods have a hierarchy. The witch things called Void Mothers seem to be in command of the others. Kill a few, and maybe their minions will be more cautious around us.
Alright, well, I'll send them back to the Void.
Let's hope they stay there this time.
So I might not do his immediately, just because I haven't been to the woods yet, but when I go to the woods for the third bell, I can probably, like, throw his quest up and take care of that too.
Yes, Five Claw?
Yeah, let's take your next, Radiant.
Sadly, the ancient shrines never stay purified for long. The influence of the dro-m'athra has once again corrupted the shrines.
Ah, it's the same Radiant.
Will you purify them once more?
I do like that he recognizes that I've done it before. Do you have anything else?
Let this one see. This one has noticed that the dro-m'athra enjoy collecting shiny trinkets. Perhaps they are for evil magic, or perhaps they are simply pretty. Either way, those gems would be of better use with us. Do you not agree?
I do.
Let us lighten the pockets of the bent cats.
Yeah, I'll collect the gems. I'll gather the gems as long as I can keep some.
This one will turn a blind eye if some should disappear. So long as you do the same.
Oh, I like you. Alright.
Let's get
Safe
moving.
travels.
I prefer that because, one, I've already done one of the Purify the Shrines quests, and I wanted to show a little bit more of the variety in terms of the radiance for each of those quest givers. So I do like that they have a means of saying, hey, don't want that quest, you have another, or if you get a radiant, you start doing it and you decide you don't like it, you can say, hey, just cancel that one, get rid of that one, and then you can either do more, do none, and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna head towards this ruin over here, and, you know, I should be able to get some gems that way. Yeah, so to get all the way to that desert ruin, it's gonna be a little bit more of a trek. I think the only way to reach it is from this precarious stone bridge up here, so I've just been trying to find my way to it, and I think that is gonna be the way. Another thing that was included in patch 1, the first major patch for Heart of the Mountain, which I didn't even know was a bug, I didn't even know needed to be fixed, is, I guess in the launch version, there was a typo that essentially nerfed Audrey's Magicka regen, so she just never, ever was able to use her spells regularly. That has now been fixed, so you're just gonna see her shooting out void magic much more often, and there is an option to nerf her if I need her to. She's been pretty good as a traveling companion, or at least she's been pretty good as a combat companion. I'm fine with her having a little bit more magic. I'm fine with her just kind of blasting people away with void magic. Yeah, why not? Which, let me just go ahead and use all of these spell tomes that I've learned as well. And that's really only a fraction of the new spells included in this too. Please be dro-m'athra, please don't be Drybloods. I do see the Dro right over there, and new little quest too, so look at that. I am finding that each of the desert ruins does have its own unique quest, or its own unique quest, I would say. The Xanmeers didn't as much Although the Xanmeers obviously still had involvement because it'd be like, oh, you know, go to these Xanmeers in order to discover, you know, the tablets and everything, but I do really like that every time I go into one of the desert ruins, it pops up a new little quest, and usually it's just like, oh, you know, explore it and figure out what's going on, but I don't know, just something about that, something about getting an objective when I go in, just kind of scratches that quest part of my mind. Now that I think about it, I don't really know that I see too many dro-m'athra carrying the void gems, so I don't know how easy it's gonna be to complete this radiant now that I think about it. Those who refuse to serve Namida in life may still serve her in death. Here, their bodies are sacrificed, that their souls may be shaped by the grasp of darkness. May all who perish find themselves shackled to her service. Dro-m'athra, Dro-m'athra.
Ugh. Magically corrupting the corpses of rival priests. Yeah, that's pretty in character for Namira.
Nope. Not her followers even, just for Namira.
Delicious.
Oh, Audrey, you're just blasting everything off the tables. If I am trying to loot things, you may be making it a little harder. Oh, and there's the Moon Priest. Okay, yep. Because we just have to destroy their corpses. Didn't have to hit it, I'm just kind of... I'm sanctifying their corpses. That's how I'm gonna think of it, at least. I'm freeing them. I'm releasing them.
The darkness always hears. You cannot. We will.
Oh, I just love my little dark heart power from my shield, and I'm so glad that I got the shield early on. I'm so glad I'm essentially just rocking gear from the creation at this point. I think, you know, minus my backpack and quick light, yeah, just about everything that I'm wearing and using is from Heart of the Mountain now. Haven't found any void gems on the dro-m'athra yet, and I don't know how common of a drop it is on them. So this radiant might actually wind up taking longer than the other radiant. Had I taken that, this might take longer than it would have had I just agreed to cleanse the shrines. So maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe this wasn't the right one to take. I guess we'll see. I almost wish it was for the void motes, because I know they'll drop the void motes. They drop the void motes fairly regularly, at least. I see a magical barrier. I am not sure how to dispel the barrier yet. Oh, it's gonna be from getting rid of the priest's body, right? Wherever the third priest's body is going to be. Oh, that's what it is. It's the strange glittering gem, so it's a different drop from the angular, circular void gems that I'd give to Audrey. Got it. And, uh-oh. Banish the soul harbor. Man, because Audrey's spells don't necessarily do a ton of damage either, so even though she's spamming them, it's not like she's one-shotting the enemies either, so I'm fine with that. Oh, we're not done. Explore further. That would make sense, because I already saw the magical barrier and everything, so yeah. And this feels like a boss room. Like I'm waiting for a boss to spawn. Okay, there's the boss, because the Rajaska, they go invisible. They serve as a lot of the mini bosses, or rather the final bosses for the desert ruins. Thank you. I was waiting for her to finish her off. I was waiting for Audrey to do that for me. Yeah, I'll still need to go into other desert ruins or other dungeons in here just because I only got one of the 6 gems I needed from this, so not done quite yet. I'm not there just yet.
That's all 4 of the dro-m'athra ruins dealt with.
Oh!
Hopefully, it's a first step towards driving the dro-m'athra out entirely.
Well, I didn't know if there were going to be any more, so now she just let me know. It's like, hey, you know, those are the desert ruins. You're good. Now, I know it's not a dro-m'athra ruin, but I remember being told that Warm Wind Pit had been taken over by the dro-m'athra. So even though it's not a dro-m'athra ruin, because there's only 4 of these desert ruin dungeons, there will still be more dungeons with dro-m'athras, so I'll start making my way down there. Maybe I'll find some more dro-m'athra along the way. Either way, I want my gems.